Look how low we can go in the ATR.
So
So I wonder how low we can go in the ATR. Like 50 points, right? That'd be crazy. That'd be
right off this ball, they can see
113 points. Wow, 121 points. We started bouncing. Interesting. So a lot of orders. So a lot of orders down here. See how we close down there? So it's a lot of orders down there. Makes sense. After the fair value gap, yesterday's close is Alt Shift E.
we have a 30-minute break and retest. We have not retested at 595, and that's right on top of a 5,006 for value gap. So I'm watching that. Like if it do shoot up, it might shoot up and tap that if it wants to go down. And it might have to click on this function. We have to lose it to the bottom.
She's right before FOMC two. It's right before FOMC two. It's tomorrow.
You said tomorrow?
Yeah.
You have you looking at today's chart, like, wait, what the fuck? I don't know, baby. Um, I think we should probably trade Asian.
VIX. No gap on the VIX. No real gap on the VIX, to be honest.
Did you start FaceTiming?
No. No.
Okay.
I haven't seen it in so long. So long. I don't even feel sick.
Yeah, be a singer. I can't sing. I'm gonna be a singer. That was ridiculous. Yeah, going up to on same time. That 595. That 595 is that 30-minute break in the customer.
A 1 minute gap there. But I'm not interested in it. because it's a lot of like a lot of resistance at the top there at 600. And that's all-time highs as well. So it's in that gap as well. Like, uh, the play I want to play is it take all-time highs and then I'll settle back into the range.
I'll probably go set up around like 9:45, 10 o'clock for 9:45, between 9:45 and 10:10 for a reversal play down to the stuff.
What happened?
I'm thinking it's gonna try to take my time highs for open and then um thinking it's gonna try to take my time highs for open and then it is gonna break a retest to the upside too. Um, and then I'll just be looking for it, like it might run a little bit over. And then I'll be looking for like a reversal thing. I think
It's open there.
took a pump and down. It's so funny because I was in that buy and it's fine.
to sell there. Bear system team. All time highs.
Six oh seven. 607 was a break and retest area.
Break even on that trade. What that fair value got? Of course. Start me out break even. My fault for not taking out the fair value yet. 1K orders is buy at the top. That is scary. ES is not moving at all. That's completely bearish.
I got to take off the right. You got the money for it. I don't want to tap into that. I was gonna do it, but I don't put the buy sell. Good.
That's all done. Like 4K orders to buy. Is this the same ES I'm looking at right now? One point 4K orders to buy. I want to see how that works out. Tap on control rejected it. Like 7K orders to buy. Aggressive buying at the top. I've never seen it before in my life.
ATR and IETR with that. We have the ADX at 50, I mean at 42. Stop watching it being on 50, it starts our caution level.
Right at the top there. Number 4, 5. Selling all these pops, man. Yes, it's not doing shit. It's a vertical move. I don't believe it. What could be? What could cause us? We have used at 10 too.
ADX is at 46. I'm watching for it to go up into caution mode, and then I'll be expecting some type of like pull back on the low. Take also high with the low see that, and then 945 sometime. Let's see some type of pull back. ADX is at 48.
Yeah, heavy at the top there.
ADX is at 49.98 now. And then the DMI, they're starting to like go into each other like this. I'm watching it as well. Oh,
Right on the tape there. Okay, what is to buy? I don't believe that. I think it was it's just like a pick out, right?
we got the ADX on the pull down now. We got news, at 18 minutes.
5 minute gap there.
So I'm thinking this candle will what push up a little bit more before it closes and start to move forward candle plus move. But let me show you this thing on BMI thing. You see it?
Yeah.
So it's interesting because this was my 4 hour break right here. It's a blue line, and that's when it was like I don't even know what to do. And then when it finally broke up, you can see like blue was on control. So now we're starting to pinch together, and if they cross, and then it's like okay, the now it's about to go up a little bit because look how it like smushed away, like it pushed away from each other. But I went for it to cross, but the ADX is pulling back big, like it's at 37. Someone's watching it. I'm watching for these little orange breaks, which is break the structure breaks. And the BMI is really waiting. I was waiting. I'm waiting for a drive setup. And I have to keep in mind that news is coming.
In that 5 minute gap there. Trapped all those 1K buyers there. That panic that were rushing their bodies. New 15 coming up as well. Yes, it's finally responding to the down move, which is what I like to see. There was all this. I don't know if this is the move or not, but like I definitely am in a move. So what is this? Yesterday's close is all the way at 499. Is that likely? Let's see. Barely, barely likely. Then yeah, that's gonna fail. What the heck? 1K orders to buy there, but they're getting flashed down by sellers. 1K orders again. Will they fail? 1.3K orders. They filled it. So filled again. Sellers was trying to step in, and they just won that bad one. At that 1 minute fair value gap. So I'm trying to buy. It makes sense. 1K orders to buy at the top of a range. It's kind of crazy. Into passive sellers. And lost that battle. Right on the tape. Right on the tape there. That's good. We're still in this 5 minute gap here. I'm not really too like I kind of just want to roll my stop up here. Kind of want to roll it to. We're in a 5 minute fair value gap, and this is a new 15, I think. Yeah. Like like in my opinion, like my honest opinion, taking all-time highs and seeing this reverse isn't a bad idea. What is the worst that can happen? You can go back up, test all-time highs again, and then continue going lower. So I don't know, rolling my stop might not be the best idea. ES is still weak. Yesterday's close for ES is close by as well. If my trade is correct, the worst that can happen is we test all-time highs again. Right here is a good place to take profit. Won't lie to you. Uses in one. This is in like maybe 10 minutes, and we close. If we close nicely on this candle,
Let's see if I can go 605.
right on the tape there.
There we go. I stopped out for that trade turning up, but I didn't like how it did not close beneath 605 with that candle. That candle kind of rejected me. I don't like that. But like my hardcore sell area is 582, which is an hourly break and retest. 27 minutes. I don't know. To see for hourly buy, if we close above 600, that's an hourly buy signal. If we retest it in like the mid. Which is crazy. We got moved somewhere.
Working the tape there. Is this 5 or when the candle closes outside this 5-minute gap, I'll hold it. And I'll probably look to add maybe for maybe yesterday's close or something. The low right here is 572. Kind of approaching it here, which is I guess good. Approaching it kind of fast. Looking for news. No buying on this leg here. Just watching it. Roll it tight here. Right below that 5-minute gap. See right here, new minute 5. Close below that 5-minute gap. Okay. Might be looking for more downward momentum. Oof. Melted there. Nice. We'll break it a low maybe. And then the next hour continues. Nice. Took the low. Maybe yesterday's close or something, right? Watching this low here.
Excited about hourly provided there. We are at the midline.
Okay. Yeah, we're hourly midline. Nice. Next. Bottom of that hourly gap. Approaching there at what was that point? 572. 572, 570, 552, I mean. Almost hit it there. I'm gonna put my stop below this low here. See if it continues. I rolled it tight below this low. If it takes me out, takes me out. I think that's a good, reasonable place. Hourly gap right before news. I think it's a reasonable place to put my stop. If it doesn't continue, oh well. Can I adhere to my own rules? 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 Is this a good place to put my stop? Some buying right there. Yeah, some buying in this. Should be some buying in here, which makes sense. Let's see if we get. Should get some type of pullback here. I'm gonna get stopped out. Watching. Did we get the breakdown?
Is flat. That's indecisive.
New minute. Oof, here we go. We get the breakdown here. Indecisive makes sense right below a low. Leave some buying right there. So we get the breakdown here. Watching it. Ugh, There we go. We hit the breakdown. Stops me out. That's okay. Stop me out. Can't ask for anything more than that. The trade.
Expected that I don't leave a value up from the moment. Which was my first TV. The second one was the 4 hour per value gap, and then the third one is yesterday. So we can still get it down. I feel like it'll be like a nice little cool down.
Good trade. Good trade. Good trade. I'm back in the middle of the range. So the next points of interest I'm looking for. What's ADX man?
Hold on, I'm gonna 4. My power went up.
Huh?
My power went up.
Oh, that's not good. Wow, that's crazy. Were you in the trade? Like out like it's like it didn't come back on?
The to cut off. I just told me what I
Damn. Damn. Damn.
I'm not trading on my trade on. That just
Wait for the new R, see what happens. That was a beautiful trade. Those are the type of trades I like right there. And that was really just based on the volume profile, honestly. Okay, what is the buy? Told me not to buy right there. Then it went up. Started showing red on the tape. Just sold it. Beautiful entry. Crashed back into the low of the day. Heavy at the top. Took the sell side. Easy trade. Didn't continue. In a fair value gap. Makes sense. Can't ask for anything more than that. Just can't.
80 to about 45.
You're still trading.
No, I just looked at the chart. I think I'm gonna stop for today because I don't know about the power and I really don't want to trade on my
How long does it usually last? What is this issue? Like, what is the issue?
It's like needs to be upgraded, but we have so many residents that sometimes it like it'll just go out.
Wow. So Nigeria. You five there. You five there. I don't like the thing is, right? We could have some buying in here. We could have some like some buy orders, some like passive buyers stacked inside that 1 minute or 1 hour fair value gap, and that could push price higher back to all time highs on the new hour. But um also you gotta understand like uh we just reject the all time highs. So this range that could possibly be made from this hourly gap to all-time highs back to hourly gap to all-time highs is something I probably might not want to play.
If it break 562 and hold it, I mean that's a sell.
562.
562.5.
Yeah, yeah. I'm watching it like so there should be passive buyers inside of this gap here. There should be. If this was bullish. If not, I'm just gonna have to wait. I have to wait for this to get disrespected or not. I can't trade inside this gap because it's too somehow. What a beautiful entry. If this continues down, I'm gonna be so sick. I just let go of a beautiful entry. That's the one thing I hate about trading. Like you just let go.
You gotta let go of that perfectionism. Like this is like this no point.
Yeah. All right. Thanks. That's okay. Wow, look at that. Tap that 1 minute gap. Do you see that?
I do. You should see how the DMX just was like. It was just like a chick over.
Tap the 1 minute gap. See this little back and forth range battle that we might play. I don't want to be a part of it. I do
You know,
not.
I promise to.
I do not want to be just because we could. There, like I said, there could be passive buyers at this low here that just brought this up. But my thing is though, not a lot of these orders probably got filled because there wasn't enough selling to go into it. So I'm still thinking that this could go lower a little bit.
I think it's just popping up a little bit because of news. I don't know.
Oh, is that news? Oh yeah, news is.
News is at 10. But in reality, it needs to be like a pullback because that would just drop nicely. We haven't had a proper pullback after that. Like I look at it like it just did the first leg, and that first leg just took out all of 930's. Like it just took it all. So hold on.
Boom.
Yeah, so hold on.
So yeah, I don't think this is gonna hold, but I also don't want to play continuation plays. So I genuinely think this is just like a ranging day, right before our right before right before FOMC. So I'm not a fan of continuation. Like there's no it's for as a matter of fact, there's no even it's not that even like there's no buying interest here. It's for me to say, oh yeah, like the only buying interest is at the top here. You see those 1K orders right here, bought it up, smacked it into the selling passive sellers at all-time highs. Heavy sellers at the top, bought it lower. Easy trade. Easy trade, easy trade, easy trade, easy trade. Like, why would you be buying 1K orders at all-time highs? Look at that. Crashes it. That'll be interesting. At the 1 minute gap. That'll be interesting. When it's back and forth. Not interested. Until it breaks out one of these sides, I'm just chilling right now. No, Forex is doing because this is like absolutely bullshit. Let me see Forex.
The
GBP.
BMI is interesting.
Oh, clean price action. Not too bad, not too shabby. Oh, this is clean price action. Whoa. This is some clean price action. Forex is not a thing now. Okay. Okay. 3M. This is some clean price action. At 3M though.
So a break close in 570.
1K orders to sell there.
It's good enough break 570. It didn't break it. It tapped it, but didn't break it.
So can these 1K orders to sell push price through all the passive buyers that are at this support level? That's the question. And let's see how price responds in this circle or in this like price period. If we're consolidating here, then that just shows that there's a lot of passive buyers here. If we just run straight through it, that means the passive buyers are no longer there. And we can look for a continuation.
This is a setup mode.
setup mode too. Okay. 1.17 to sell. Let's see how we respond in this area. And it's out of low, by the way. This is out of this is out of low. This is out of, in a fair value yet. Just watching.
Yeah, we actually took. We took that in market low. Still haven't taken 81. Alright, selling again. $570 is a first internal break, and then outside of that it's $562. It broke $570. It broke that 562 and we tested it. We fell out of the fair value down. And immediately went back into it.
Mm-mm-mm.
Boots up below, and then push back up a little bit.
Sweet teen, darling. Darling, sweet teen. Oh, sweet teen, darling. Darling, sweet teen. So, right now, I'm in a buy. The bottom of that range to the high of this 1 minute candle on this fair value gap. I just want to see what is that price point? Nine. It's a little bit above the flip here. So we'll see. A lot of selling interest there though. That's my only problem. It's gonna be who's more aggressive, buyers or sellers right here. Gonna be any like real passive buyers or sellers. So it's probably a trade I go with break even or something. It's because it's like I really expect this range to be a thing, like 100%. So just playing it. Playing the ranges, right? Doesn't play out, doesn't play out. Too much running the tape there. Yeah, it's a little bit too mixed for me. I got to get out this trade here. Just putting out a valid trade idea. So I need 15 in it actually. It's a gap here, 89. What's this gap? 89, 589, 89, 89. Wow, this is just this level here. Can you imagine? I don't know. Just doesn't seem strong. Like it's taking too long. So it makes me wonder like where the orders at. Because if it's not here and it's not driving price higher, then that means that somebody's holding it down there. Just kind of throwing me off. Should have already left, or at least started giving me bullish price action, but it's not. So with that being said, take my monies elsewhere. Yeah, there's a lot of selling right here too. So just passive buyers, and they committed 1K orders here at 1.5, 1.15, and passive sellers, aggressive sellers, they're both committing, and it's like in the middle. So I don't see one side breaking out. It's kind of just what's the EDX saying? Like that's a great question. Your power's still not back on?
No, ADX is at 16.
Of course. I'm not surprised.
Shot phone.
Your power's not back on, right?
No.
You said no? Makes sense. Yeah, it should be passive buyers here, but it's not. Should have drove price higher. Barely did. 15. There's no order stacking here. It's not getting heavy at all. Just a little bit, but barely. Barely. 400. 425. Met with sellers. Yikes. So that's an AO trade. Should be passive buyers there. It's not. Should have taken it at the when should have taken it when I saw like a lot of passive, a lot of aggressive sellers here. It's probably been met with some resistance, which makes sense. Excuse me. I want to see how it does when it breaks out this level, but we're still in this area, which is like I said, not a good area. So if we break below this area, that's gonna tell us a lot. Pop and come back into the range. Something I'd like to play. Well, don't tell me I stopped out for no reason. Insane. I wanted to take the low again because there's actually passive buyers here. Then I kind of want to be in that. But it's just too mixed. Like above point of control is sellers, below point of control is buyers. It's like it's just not it. Someone has to take control. I think once we get the drop past this low, and then we're met with more buyers because people wanted to buy 121 here. Almost 6 low out there. But we're taking time. Look at how we are taking time. Watch the 2 minute, 1 minute, 3 minute, 1 minute, 2 minute. Nothing. Look at the tick chart. Right on the tape. Should take that low out there. I think I'm looking for buys, but I don't see a valid sell idea yet. This is already stopped out of my trade. See how we're taking time? Like, that is not good. Taking time to break the low. Like, we keep trying, and trying. It's like, it's just telling me that, hey, there's like passive bias here. That's all it's telling me. So if we pop that low, I think we're gonna get a surge of buying. I kind of want to be interested into that buy. So I'm gonna limit buy here. See. 300 orders to sell. Who's this woman, bro? Almost takes the low there. Doesn't. I'll be patient. Be patient.
You should probably just date too. Because it's.
I've heard you say before that the most important financial decision you'll ever make is who you're marrying.
Yes.
Why?
Because think of the geometric laws of wealth. Every time you get divorced, you pay the woman that you divorced or a man, and you pay the government a third of the capital gains limitation because you can't separate all the assets without liquidating them. So you've got the government sitting there, you've got the other spouse sitting there. This is the stupidest thing you can ever do. It took your whole life to actually create this system. Could be 45, whatever. But that's what promise. Because you are going to wipe out up to 2/3 of your wealth. You better really like somebody else a lot.
Okay, it looks like we're getting strong there. It's not trying to go. Wow. It makes me almost want to buy this. Stop a little low. It's just taking time, like, and I don't believe we're like continuing any bullshit. Like, I don't believe it. Same thing at the Hydra, but this is like I wanted to take the low. Just wanted to. Unfortunate if it just leaves me. Waiting, man. Break the low. It's a good thing. Okay. Almost. Take my entry. Yes. Did not mean to do that. I want to order to sell at the bottom there. That's good. So get a false break back into maybe point control or something. That'd be cool. Sounds go through the range.
PDX was at 36.
New 15-minute coming up. 5 and 30. In control, so colors at the bottom maybe. Just sell side, by the way. Just sell side. Get that to continue. 25. I'll be good. Stops below that low. Five. Get that continuation. Watching point control at 572. 1, 3 won't keep. That's a good. It's a pretty good target. Won't lie. Pretty good target. Can we aim a little higher though? There's a lot of 1K orders stacking up there. That's very interesting. Let's see if we can target this high here. 586. It's a new 15, so 10 points on a 30-point ATR. So we can move like 20 points more off this high here. And that would put me at that high. So that's in the sellers, but I think we just shifted like all these 1K orders to buy here. I think we shifted how do I say, market sentiment off that low. Maybe. Yes, it's a little weak there. Oof, right on the tape. Should have brought us higher to take some high. Ooh, what is that? What is that? I go break even there. This guy's. Fuck. Red and green on the tape. Who's that? Let's see how we end up here. So 1 minute gap there. I don't like how it's taking time. Should have been exploded past this. So it like wants to respect the trend there. Unfortunately, it's just red on the tape too. Almost tap point of control. Oof. Going up there. Point of control is moving lower. Now higher. There we go. A little push there off the fair value gap. Showing that people are trying to buy at the bottom there at that low, which indicative of passive buying, which is good. Coupled with some aggressive buyers. With trap sellers at the bottom. What would they take it to? I don't know. I guess it's the high 52 maybe. 586. What am I supposed to do? Can't say numbers. Just a guess. Yes, it's kind of bouncing around there. Just let it run, man. Like, I really don't have any idea what's going on. That do its thing. Just like when I leave it, it drops. Of course, the second I leave it, it drops. What did I do? What I do? Part of me just wants to just cut the trade.
We
Honestly,
just call it here.
yeah, just cut the trade. Like,
The index is at 28, and then the DMI is showing that sellers are in control.
I don't blame you either. Like, it does look like it too. Even ES is coming down. Yeah, it's just coming down there too. Yeah, ES is literally dropping. So strange. So 5 minute. It's just like all this aggressive buying here. Like 1.3K orders to buy. Like, it's a lot of buying there, I guess. At point of control. Get the continuation. Oh, it's nice green on the tape there. Nice healthy pullback, inspection of the low, using the aggressive buyers to push price higher. I don't like that, but are we gonna get the move and to take out the high? I don't know. Just have to wait and see. Check out a high, a intermediate high, internal high. That's a good sign, but also should be very cautious as well, because that could just use that and just run lower. That's also where sellers have started. Very concerning. That should have moved. That should have like started running higher. Anything? Not. Should probably just take profit. At least go break even or something. Nah, break even. No, I'm not. Fuck. Took a high out there. Sellers around. This is weak. I can't imagine. Yes, just took out that low, but he didn't take it like on NASDAQ, which is bullish SMT, but I don't know. I'm not really like, I don't like how we're spending time at this bottom here. It's like we're accumulating for what? I'm coming down again. Looks like we're accumulating for what? What are we accumulating for? After just taking out a small intermediate swing high. What's that? This probably should have been my target there, honestly. Well, my mistake. Green on the tape there. Green on the tape there. Lots of green. E5 come up as well. The only reason why I like this price action, and this is the only reason, is because we are not the momentum to the downside, or the structure to the downside just isn't there. So I'm thinking we're gonna take some higher time frame or some bullish high, some internal sweep. We'll have some internal sweep with liquidity, and then keep going lower. But for right now, like, just taking too much time, just kind of annoying. I kind of want to just take profit and call it a day. Which I might do in like a couple seconds here. In a couple seconds here, because I have to go to work. That is a must. If you look at that. Trying to swing higher there. There we go. Trying to swing higher there with all these 1K buyers, right? In an area of passive buying, supposedly. Aggressive. And passive sellers and passive buyers as well. Took a high. There we go. Took a high there. Nice. Nice. My TP is just gonna be at that high. That's all. Too many aggressive sellers there. Too many aggressive sellers there. My TP is just at that high. Like nothing more, nothing less. As a matter of fact. Yeah, I think swing high is probably like the best place. Best option. Sellers are starting to convert. And I'm gonna roll my stop tight. Stop me out. Yeah, this just makes more sense. Just take it there. This makes more sense because not like that could. This is sellers. 1K sellers right there. This one. I could keep going higher, which I could respect, but I have to go. I can't manage this anymore. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad.